Hi again, everyone. Scott Pirate Popcorn Fan here, and in this video, I want to give my first impressions on Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. Now, before I get into this, I will mention that I am going through a bit of a cold, so hopefully I sound okay in this video. I have a bit of a sore throat, and that's also part of the reason why I haven't been uploading these past few days. I just haven't been feeling too great, but yeah, hopefully this turns out all right. So, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. The original show I grew up with, it was one of my favorite Disney Channel shows back in the day, and I wasn't sure if they were ever going to follow it up with a sequel spin-off series. They did it with Sweet Life, and I was just wondering if they were ever going to do it, and they finally did it. And, I really like how this show picks up with Justin raising a family, and in between events of the original series and this series, Justin kind of tries to retire from being a wizard, basically, and tries to live a normal life with his family. And I like that. I think that's an interesting plot point for this series, and how he just wants his kids to have a normal life, and his older brother Roman, and also his youngest son, Justin's oldest son is Roman, and his youngest is Milo. And then Alex comes into the picture with this girl named Billy, and I wasn't sure when the first trailer was released for this series, because Billy seemed a lot like Alex. I was wondering if maybe Billy was like Alex's daughter or something, but I don't think that's the case. But other than that, though, these new young leads are basically replacements of other characters in the original series. Like Roman Russo is sort of like a replacement of Justin, Milo is like a replacement of Max, and Billy is like a replacement of Alex. And you can really tell that with their personalities and the way they come off, very much so like Justin, Alex, and Max in the original series. And I think I kind of like that, even though it doesn't always work for me when they do sequel spin-off shows like this, when they basically replace more well-known characters with new young leads. They did that with Girl Meets World, if you've seen that, and it can work, and sometimes it can't, but here it works decently well. And you know what they say about Selena Gomez being on this show? She will be returning in later episodes, I think, this season. So the first episode won't be the last time we'll see her. And it is worth watching. Selena Gomez does not need to be in every episode for this show to be worth watching. It's a good show. It's really enjoyable. I enjoy the humor. Being a sitcom with a laugh track. I'm not a huge fan of sitcoms with laugh tracks, even though I grew up with all that kind of stuff, with those kinds of shows. But I think it's something that recaptures the magic. It recaptures the magic of the original series. And I really like how we get this. I like it, but at the same time I don't, because they try to have this whole story plot thread throughout these first 9 episodes and throughout probably the rest of this season, in which Billy is being described as this powerful wizard, right? And there's something that's amiss, something that's trying to go after her because she's a powerful wizard. And in that way, they're trying to create a serialized story, which does not always work with sitcoms with laugh tracks. It's hard to take that seriously. If this was a regular show like Agatha All Along, I'd be more open to a serialized story with something like this. If it if it was a normal show, but it's a sitcom with a laugh track. It doesn't always work, but I mean, I get it. I think the original series, Wizards of Waverly Place, did it better when they had like small arcs between a couple episodes. The original show did that decently well with like werewolf centric episodes that were like multiple episode arcs. I thought that was the way of doing it properly, whereas with this they're kind of trying to have it be this plot thread throughout most of the season, and it's like a serialized arc, which I'm not sure how to think about that for right now, but we'll see how it goes. It's just, when you try to have a serialized story and a sitcom that has with a laugh track, it doesn't always work. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but we'll see. So yeah, this is still a really good show though. Like, I really enjoy it, and I like the new young leads. I think Billy, she does remind me a lot of Alex, and Roman, he's a lot like Justin, and Milo, he's a lot like Max. Speaking of Jake T. Austin, I think he will be appearing in a later episode. I think he will. So yeah, and you get returning characters from the original series. David DeLuise, he was in one of the most recent episodes as Justin's dad, Jerry, and it was fun having him back. Like, I really enjoy having these returning characters coming back as well, and I just really enjoy that. As someone that has a lot of nostalgia for the original series. And speaking of the release window for this show, like, the first 9 episodes are available on Disney Plus, but I think only like the first 4 episodes have aired so far on Disney Channel, and they're still airing like episodes 5 through 9 on Disney Channel for the next couple weeks, which means that if you're watching this on Disney Plus, it's gonna be another few weeks before you get episode 10. So the release window for this show is a little bit odd. The season is not over. I know my buddy Sean is gonna do like a live stream video for this later today on his channel of Cash Vault, and the season's not over, Sean. It's not over. So I'm wondering how many episodes this is going to be, because episode 10 won't premiere on Disney Plus for another few weeks. And as a result of that, just the release window of this show premiering on Disney Channel as well as Disney Plus is just a little bit odd to me. But yeah. I don't have Disney Channel. I'm watching on Disney Plus, so it's gonna be a while before they continue the show with more episodes for me. So, oh man. But yeah, I'm still enjoying this nonetheless. So this is basically a first impressions video, because I can't do a full review because the show is still premiering, and I don't know how many episodes this is gonna be for this first season. So yeah, that should do it for this one. After this, I'm also going to do a full series review of Agatha All Along. I premiered, the final episode of Agatha premiered last week, and I'm ready to do a full review of that, so look forward to that after this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.